Friends, today I shall show the graph of a quadratic expression. Let y is equal to fx is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not is equal to 0. We take a common, so x square plus b by ax plus c by a is equal to x square plus bx by a can be written as 2 times of x into b by 2a plus b by 2a whole square. This is extra added, so we have to subtract this one, minus b square by 4a square plus c by a, such that this is equal to a into x plus b by 2a whole square minus 4a square is the LCM, b square minus 4ac. So equal to a into x plus b by 2a whole square minus b square minus 4ac divided by 4a, or y plus this portion, this is transferred to left side, so y plus b square minus 4ac divided by 4a is equal to a into x plus b by 2a whole square. B square minus 4ac is the discriminant, so we write in place of this one as capital D. So y plus capital D divided by 4a is equal to a into x plus b by 2a whole square. Okay? Let we consider y plus d by 4a is equal to capital Y and x plus b by 2a is equal to capital X, such that if we replace this, we shall get capital Y is equal to a into x square, or x square is equal to y upon a. So the shape of this curve y is equal to fx is parabolic, because this is an equation of parabola. Here the axis of this parabola is x is equal to 0. What is the axis? Axis of this parabola is x is equal to 0. Now what is x? X is equal to x plus b by 2a, small x plus b by 2a. So write it, x plus b by 2a is equal to 0. So we get small x is equal to minus b divided by twice a. So friends, we see that the axis of this parabola is parallel to the y-axis, because x is a constant, negative constant. The axis of this parabola is parallel to the y-axis. Okay? Now friends, if the leading coefficient of this polynomial, that is the quadratic expression, that means a, is greater than 0, then the parabola opens upwards. Okay? Again I repeat, if a, that is the leading coefficient, is more than 0, then the parabola opens upward, like this one. Okay? This is for a is greater than 0. This is for a is greater than 0. Again, if the leading coefficient a is less than 0, like this, a is less than 0, then the parabola opens downwards, like this. Okay? This is for a is greater than 0, and this one is, second graph is for a is less than 0. Now we shall see the intersection of this parabola with x-axis. Okay? One by one I shall discuss. For x-axis, friends, For x-axis y is equal to 0, it implies that ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay? Therefore, you get x is equal to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac, that means root over d divided by twice a, where d is the discriminant, b square minus 4ac. Now friend, three stages may come. What are these respectively? Number 1, if the discriminant d is 0, if the discriminant d is equal to 0, then parabola touches x-axis in only one point. Okay? If d is equal to 0, that is the discriminant is equal to 0, then the parabola will touch the x-axis in only one point. Now case arises. The leading coefficient a, if greater than 0, what happens? If the leading coefficient a is greater than 0, then the parabola obviously touch the x-axis, but it will open on upward direction. Okay, like this one. Yes. If d is equal to 0 and if a is greater than 0, that is the leading coefficient is greater than 0, then the parabola opens upwards. And if d is equal to 0 and if a is less than 0, then the parabola opens downwards. Like this one, it obviously touches the x-axis and in downwards direction. This is the first case discussed. Second case. The second case is if d is greater than 0. If d is greater than 0, then the parabola cuts x-axis at two distinct points. The parabola will cut the x-axis in two distinct points. Now again the case arises if a is greater than 0. Second case is if a is less than 0. Okay? If a is greater than 0, then the parabola will cut x-axis in two distinct points and simultaneously the parabola opens upwards. Okay, like this. So you see that the parabola opens upwards and it cuts the x-axis in two distinct points. And if the leading coefficient a is less than 0, then the parabola obviously cuts the x-axis and opens downwards. So see, it opens downwards and it cuts the x-axis in two distinct points. The final case is if d is less than 0. Number 3. If d is less than 0, what happens? Again, there are two cases. If a is greater than 0. Second case is if a is less than 0. Now, when a is greater than 0, that is the leading coefficient is greater than 0, then the parabola will, if d is less than 0, then the parabola does not cut x-axis. Okay? Now if a is greater than 0, that is the leading coefficient is greater than 0, then the parabola obviously not cut the x-axis and it will open upward direction in this way. And if a is less than 0, then it will not cut the x-axis and will open downwards. Thank you.